Okay, this is Plunder's video. I hope that Plunder doesn't strike me. I will link this whole video in my description box, but there is a lot of discussion going on about a third person walking up to the squad car that pulls up out in front of the West home on Aspen Avenue on the 21st at 5:52 p.m. So I'm going to play it all the way through. We are at 2 minutes and 36 seconds into Plunder's video that is 10 minutes and 26 seconds long. It is on normal speed right now, so I'm going to let it play through.
It appears that Trezell got in his white van in front of his property, exited his driveway, makes a left turn, and then goes eastbound on Aspen Avenue. That's what California Police Chief, California City Police Department Chief Jon Walker told the reporter. And now we see Trezell, it appears to be approaching an officer who has arrived. 5:53 p.m. is consistent, according to Chief Jon Walker. He says because they received the 911 call at 5:48 and they were on the scene within 5 minutes. So that makes sense. Looks like okay. Trezell and Jacqueline are walking up to the police car and talking with the officer, giving him information on what they reported. Then after that, Trezell is going to get back into his van.
All right, that's the whole clip right there. So I'm going to go back and we're going to watch it again in slow motion, half the speed, the 0.5 times.
Already ended his search and he's coming home. Now, according to the chief, it appears that Trezell got in his white van in front of his property, exited his driveway, makes a left turn, and then goes eastbound on Aspen Avenue. That's what California Police Chief, California City Police Department Chief Jon Walker told the reporter. And now we see Trezell. It appears to be approaching an officer who has arrived. 5:53 p.m. is consistent, according to Chief Jon Walker. He says because they received the 911 call at 5:48 and they were on the scene within 5 minutes.
Okay, so that's the whole clip. I am going to turn my volume all the way down, and we're going to watch it one more time in the slow motion again. Right here at the very beginning of the clip, right here, we see a person walking. Then we see a person over this way. Now we see a person right here. Now a person right here. But now we see a person right here, now here, and now here. So what I think happened was when the person was playing this news clip, or the footage for this news clip, they started this part of the clip, and then they rewound it. We saw Trezell walk to the squad car, and then they rewound it. They reversed the footage. So that's why we then saw a figure here, and then a figure here, and then a figure here. Because it was Trezell going in reverse. So that very first person that it looked like we saw walking up to the squad car, it was actually Trezell walking to the car, but then they reversed the footage to put him back over here, and then they played it again. I don't know if they had a problem with their footage. I don't know if they started it too soon or if they were trying to show it twice or what, but it looks like a whole jumbled mess. But you can see Trezell going in reverse. You see him in this area, and then in this area, and then again in this area. And then he starts walking back towards the car again. So we'll watch it again. And I'll keep it in slow motion. See, he's down here now. Now he's here. Now he's here. And now he's here. And then he'll start walking back towards the car. And then Jackie will come around from the back of the van. There she is. And now she's walking towards the car. And I completely understand why it looks like that it's a third person. It's like it's an optical illusion, kind of. Like it's playing tricks on your eyes, you know? Once it was called to my attention, I thought it was a reflection that we were seeing at first. And somebody else had clarified for me that that's not what it was, that it's a person that you see at the beginning of the footage of the clip. So that's when, and they said they saw it on Plunder. So I immediately came back over here to Plunder and watched her video again. I love Plunder. I watch her all the time. So I came back over here, watched this again, and that's when I noticed the rewind part of the clip. So I will put it back again, and we'll put it in normal speed, and we'll watch it one more time. Jackie even looks like she's walking down the street. It almost doesn't look like she's even walking down the driveway. It looks like she's coming from down the street, down in this area. So it's definitely a major optical illusion. Like I said, they are recording it from a computer screen. You can tell by the way that the lines are flickering on the screen like that. So, I hope that that cleared it up. And I will actually even go back to AV Watchman's footage on the video that I did where I slowed that part down and showed that part so that we can see the entire part where they both walk up to the vehicle and there were only 2 people that walked up to the vehicle. So hold on just a second and I will go grab that clip. Alright, I'm going to put this clip in here real quick before we go watch the footage from AV Watchman's. So this is in my editing software, and I was just going through and editing this part of the clip here, and this is when I have Plunder's video in slow motion with no volume. And as I was going over it, I'm able to see the people a lot easier as they pop up. And also when you go in reverse, it's way different. So we're going to go all the way back to the end of the clip. Okay, so this is the end of the clip right here. And I'm going to go in reverse. And we're going to see Jackie and Trezell walk backwards in slow motion. And they're going to get back up to the side of the van. And I'm going to keep going backwards. And it's going to show the original clip in forward. Because the news crew rewound it, reversed it. So that is Trezell walking to the car. And that extra person right there is what everybody is referring to, I'm sure of it. But it's only in this part of the clip. It's only in the part where they're going in reverse. That's why I think that that is Jackie. I think Trezell is already standing right here. And I think this is Jackie standing right behind him. So if we keep going in reverse, see how glitchy it is? We'll see. I'm trying to go as slow as I can. See, there's Trezell again. There, we can see them both. There we can see one of them. To the left of the screen. And that's where the clip starts. Right there. So, like I said, I honestly believe that the news crew was doing something funky with their footage, and that's why it looks like there are extra people there. But this is all a jumbled mess right here. This is not where the footage should have started, I guess, would be a way to word it. It actually would start after they appear back by the van, right here. This is where the footage would start. And you will see that as soon as we watch the footage from AV's video. So let's go ahead and do that real quick now. Okay, so I am back on my video that I did. It's entitled Part 1, Facts of 12/21/20 Security Footage. Okay, and this is me reviewing AV Watchman's security footage video that he uploaded, or that he did as a live stream. And I am showing on the time here that it is 16:51, which we know that that is 5:51 p.m. And we are 56 minutes into my video. And I have the volume turned all the way down, so we're going to watch it and let it play. And we're going to see the police car pull up at 5:52. And we're going to see Trezell walk to the car. And the guys even make a comment about how he hesitated before he actually took off and walked straight to the car. Then we're going to see Jackie also walk to the squad car. So we're almost there. And notice the porch light is off right now. But as soon as the squad car comes down the road, they flip the porch light on. That's how you know that the police car is coming, I guess, because the light goes on. Okay, so there's the squad car pulling up. 5:52. Okay, there's Trezell. And there's Jackie. There's Trezell. And here's Jackie. So I put it in slow motion. And I even changed the contrast and do it slow motion again. Okay. That's Trezell. And then Jackie's head, you can see it right there as she walks up. But I only see 2 people approaching the police car. I do not see that third person in the very beginning approaching the car. I want to look at this part again because this is where the police car is pulling up and you can see his headlights shining at the end of their driveway. And I do not see any person's body standing at the foot of their driveway. One more time here. See the cars coming down the road, and there's nobody standing there in the road. Their headlights are shining perfectly right in the middle of the road at the end of the driveway. Even as they walk away, you can see Trezell. You see Jackie right here. Right there beside the van. You see Trezell walk up to the van. There goes Jackie that way. Trezell just got in the van. There's only 2 people there. Okay, so we'll go back and watch it again. Okay, the squad car is pulling up right now. There's nobody out right there at all. There's Trezell and Jackie right behind him. Okay, so hopefully that clears it up. I definitely don't want to miss any facts. If there was a third person that was standing out by the car or that walked up to the car, then most definitely I would want to know that because I would want to know who that person was and what they were doing out there by the police car with the adoptive parents. So I can obviously see why it looks like there is a third person walking up to the police car. It almost looked like there was a fourth person, the way that the footage was. But it was just the news people. It was an error on their end, I believe. They played the footage and then rewound it, reversed it, went back, however you want to word it, on their computer, and then played it again. So I don't know why it was so glitchy in the beginning, but you can definitely tell that it was very glitchy, and the way that there's like people just pop up here and there, you know, so that's why I fully believe that it was Trezell walking up to the vehicle first, and maybe even one of those bodies that we saw was Jackie walking behind him, and maybe that looked like it was Trezell behind a stranger, because then they reverse it. So I don't know. It's quite confusing the way that the footage is from the news crew. So that kind of sucks that they threw a wrench in this and kind of detoured our focus from where it should be. So, all right, that's it. I'm going to end it. This video is longer, way longer than I intended it to be. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Hey, thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and ring my bell if you enjoy this type of content. Leave a comment below with any questions or suggestions that you have. I do read all comments. I need your help to fit the puzzle pieces together that we learned in this video. No bad vibes here, please. No drama. My channel is a safe place for all of you. Leave your thoughts about this puzzle below in the comments so that we can figure this out together. We discuss true crime and paranormal here. I'm bringing true crime stories and missing person cases to the spirits. I'm getting the spirits to help us find answers and hopefully solve questions we all have. So again, make sure that you're subscribed and ring my bell so that you don't miss my next video. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or the thumbs down if you didn't. Share this video out on all of your social media so that we can spread the word about this case. And don't forget to read the description box. There's a lot of great info, including the link to the Spirit Seeker Squad Facebook group and so much more. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day.